All right, what is going on? Entertainment some time come to y'all with another video. We're doing a quick Zeus town hall. You already know what to do. It's a lot to get into, y'all. Okay. Now, hype up the video. Make sure I hype the video. Now, today, Ciroc and Summer were going at it. The kids got brought up into it. Kids were posted. I'm not even shocked because at this point, it's like it's after watching this Baddies episode, there's not lengths the girls will go to. Like, there's just not lengths. You feel me? Like the next step, somebody's gonna go to somebody's family member's burial, their tombstone. That's gonna be the next step, to be honest. All right. Now this all started with what I call the baddie reviews, right? Where the baddies talk about the show, which get the girls mad. And the reason why we've been seeing this happen a lot lately is because the girls are starting to realize like they can monetize their opinion on the show like us regular folk do. So now they're starting to recap the show. They started the reviews and all of that. So that's starting to make the other girls mad because they're speaking on what they see on the show instead of like waiting for the reunion. Y'all get what I'm saying?
You said that I was a nobody before the show. No, Summer, you were a nobody before the show. Not me. I've always been a somebody. Summer, you did.
What's that? What animal from what was it? What movie it was where he was like, "You're a nobody"? Shark Tale, right?
All kind of flaw shit the whole time we filmed. I did not speak on you, babe. Speak on you. I let you do you in peace. Anything Ciroc had to say to Summer, I hit your phone about it. And this is why, because I know your type. I know your type of person, and you have become very successful in parentheses in the baddies world, Summer. But that's all you have to your name is baddies. You can't afford to get up and walk away from anything that you went through or what you're willing to go through because you can't survive. You don't have no hustle about yourself, no decorum, no intelligence about yourself to do anything else. I don't care how you look at it, how you see it. It's no way I've been sitting on the show and got my lip busted, beat down onto the cement pavement. Some other far I done went down to where the devil's den at, came back up, still here, get handled like a hoe every day, and sitting there worrying about what the next one, while the next bitch somewhere. Because guess what? Riding or walking, I'm gonna hold my own. And that's everything I love. Bitch, that's on all three of my kids, bitch. So therefore, I feel like anything that you do on TV, like let you do you so you can make your money and go home and do your little cool. I can respect that because I'm an understanding person. But for you to drive, be sitting somewhere in your bed talking about Ciroc, it's crazy because Ciroc not speaking on you. You did all kind of shit. I didn't get on this bitch talking about you. I didn't not even know the little messy shit and whole shit you was doing because I ain't saying nothing because I don't care. You can't talk that money, talk with me. I've been getting to that dog. Period, point blank. And you don't have nothing else to talk about. It's giving you want to argue with me so you can have something to do next season. You're not going to do it with me, Summer. I was.
Okay, now it started to go further, y'all, when the kids got brought up into it. She posted Summer's child after she said Summer talked about her kid first. This post has since been deleted. Okay, and it was basically a post of Summer's child next to it was like an animation character.
Get Ciroc. Tell Ciroc to grow some hair. I don't know who you talking about. Bitch, you can't be talking to me. I'm so tired of you going live in this car. Please show me what car are you in? Okay? Please show me your crib. I bet it's not a lake house.
Now she did show her crib. All right. This is the view of Ciroc's crib. Now I will say, Ciroc, you have a very nice home. It's huge. The only thing is, you should have cleaned it up before you showed us the tour, Buka. That's the only thing. When I was taking a look at it, I said, "Girl, you feel me? Like just mop it up a little bit. Pick up some of the mess, so that way, if you land the world in, you're able to see it. I mean, we're able to see it in a nice way. But it's a very big home. Okay, Summer is so funny because." Y'all know how she said y'all done gave her some money. Summer bought that house, girl, and you could have swore she was on America's Home Makeover because she's judging everybody now. It's like you all got a home, my house bigger than yours. You in an apartment, I'm in a house. Like, let me tell y'all, Summer is feeling herself after buying that house.
Great, on a flight right now.
We got a big bathroom. The closet. Big dining room. Nice appliques. We got a nice living room, a fireplace, big couch. Ooh, and a pool, okay? It might not be a lake house, but it's a poolside. Uh-huh.
Your side, you're with the Maddies. You're not.
Okay. Now that's what happened between those two and them getting into it. Now the episodes. I'm gonna say this. Let's start off with Baddies. Baddies really has become like a fight camp. And then also what to me was disgusting was the blood mixture. I don't like that. That's the part. Now the show is starting to become biohazardous. Cause why we mix the blood and all that? Like you feel me? Like That's the only thing that was trippy about the episode. Cause when Tavy was getting into it with Amber, I was like, oh my god, both of them got open wounds. So y'all mix the blood. Oh my, like that's the only thing. Like, dude. CDC need to shut it down. Y'all need to shut the house down. Okay? They should have came in with the film and shut it down because that is insane work. Was the blood mixture. Okay? Now, Bad Boys was good, and then Gone Wild. Gone Wild wasn't that good to be this week, only because it was like one long drawn out scene with that whole beach situation. So that's how I feel about that. Now, I want to give a shout out to Dolly for this. Didn't I tell y'all Dolly is a drag queen? This is what drag queens do, you feel me? Dolly is the first baddie to have a set in her confessional. Okay? A set. A whole set with a lemonade stand in her confessional. Last week, I believe she had like a backdrop. This week, she gave us a set. Dolly, you're on the wrong show. When RuPaul's Drag Race start letting letting females, okay, that compete on the show, not men in drag, but females, just natural born females, man. Dolly is going to take that money and she is going to win. All you got to do now, Dolly, you got to learn how to lip sync, and you're going to take that crown. And you can't tell me no different. I love this. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like the type of creativity and thought that goes into stuff like this, like I appreciate it. You feel me? Because it's like you're doing something different that everybody else isn't doing. And for that, you get my tens. You get my tens. Straight up. Okay. Shout out to Bad Dolly for this. All right. It looks as if Tesehki has called out Titi on the recent episode. She basically called out Tesehki and says, hey, if Tesehki doesn't get out there, she should go home. I was shocked. I'm still shocked she did that. Like, I thought that it was like AI. Was I the only one that was like, now, Zeus, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all starting to use AI for y'all shows now. But now, baby, it wasn't AI. It was real life. Okay. Titi basically called out Tesehki, said Tesehki needs to go. Okay. Or, she needs to get out there or she needs to go. Right. Now, Tesehki did reply back and said, being a producer's pet will get your push back, not respectfully. And she said, signed by Tesehki. Now, Titi replied back, said, producer's pet, LOL, babes. I just said what everybody was thinking. See, I live for this energy. Y'all gonna make me stand Titi, okay? I like anybody who stands up for that damn Tesehki, okay? Regardless if she could, split somebody's face, that lady is still human. She's not anything that, you feel me, like, can unalive you. Straight up. Okay. So I'm happy when the baddies stand up to her because I just feel like when they cast people so like on baddies now, it's like that's the one person that they like avoid like the plague, and season after season, it's like a free check given. So shout out to Titi. Now I will say though, of course, if they were to come to blows, I do think of course Tesehki will take that W. Because once again, Titi's a smaller girl. Tesehki, of course, has the training that I don't think Titi has. But I think Titi will put up a good fight. I will say that. We seen her on that last episode, and she took Neek through there, okay? When I dip, you dip, you dip. What's that song Neek got? She made you dip, she flip, she flip. She made you dip, she lip. She made you dip, and I dip. She made you dip, Neek. She really did. Now let's talk Mariah. Mariah's clip with DJ Sky has been going viral all over the internet, okay? That kick that DJ Sky did, I heard Abby Lee is looking for her straight up because that kick was a high kick, a grand jeté. to the point where she's making Maddie second guess her dancing career. Like, it's to the point that damn Mariah had to put out that asthma puppet to be able to get her equilibrium together. So she said, so first I can't fight, and now I can. Now that I'm someone up, I'm a bully. Out of here, kick rocks. I don't give what y'all say. I told y'all this season I wasn't playing with nobody. Bully how? Are y'all forgetting this girl jumped me and tried to crack me in the face with a microphone and ran me from the whole reunion? Oh, please. How in the world could little me ever be a bully? Be for real. This girl is the size of a giraffe and kicks like a kangaroo. DJ Sky, let me find out that Scotty over there giving you lessons to teach you how to kick high. Because the only person that could kick as high as you is Scotty. All right. I don't think Mariah was a bully for what she did. I don't care what nobody says. What DJ Sky did was slick, and she thought she was going to get away with it. So her doing that, I feel like equals what happened to her that day. And it's also DJ Sky wants to be like a part of the cast instead of just a DJ. So a part of what comes with the cast, being a part of the cast, has to do with what happened that scene, if we're gonna be fair. So I don't think Mariah's a bully at all. I don't feel like she's a bully whatsoever for doing what she did. I just think people feel bad for DJ Skies because she's such a big girl and she's getting tossed like a panini the way that she was. So people automatically like feel a huge amount of sympathy for her. So that's what it's given. Now let's talk the bad boys. It's a lot to be talked about the bad boys. All right. Poodie and Landon have recently fallen out. They're not together at this moment, but the way that they go, I feel like they're gonna be together in about give or take 2-3 business days. They're gonna get back together, to be honest. He went live after the episode dropped. He was very upset at what he saw, especially with the whole John situation. He feels like he's being played with in regards to the John situation and him talking to John.
And then did fix my earring. And he did it in front of you. So if you felt like it was disrespectful, your scary ass should have said something, bitch. And like I said, it wasn't even like that between me and that boy. I don't look at him like that. He don't look at me like that. Stop playing with me, bitch. Girl, the episode just pissed me off. The episode really just pissed me the off for real because I feel like trying to play with my character now. Like, I'm really trying to play with my character like I'm just running this bitch just playing and just doing shit. Ever since we got on Zeus, that bitch been trying to play innocent. Like when we were sitting at that table and that whole setup, he knew, I'm gonna get into it. Let me see my table. And I'm asking where my wallet that you threw away. You tried to tear my phone up, you tore your phone up. You always tear my phones up. You threw my wallet off. All that shit that happened off camera, you came back to the show and lied to everybody like I attacked your and you attacked me. How do everybody see me on anesthesia in the hospital bed and your dumb ass can't even lie right because you posted it? You act like an op, bitch. You act like an op. Beat my ass, girl. I'm hot anesthesia. He beat my ass. He come in the room, throw a glass at my head. The puss go everywhere. Don't make me put up all them pictures with all that blood and shit everywhere. Doing the most. You on the top floor of this bitch, so I throw you off the balcony. All this extra shit. So mind you, we in a resort. Hella security come running in. Y'all chill. This about to go to jail in the DR. You ain't even doing this shit on the show because you got an image to uphold. You trying to act like you just this calm saint. I don't do nothing. Like he's the crazy one. He's the lunatic. He's the this. He's the that. He's the liar. He's the cheater. And I'm this and I'm that. That went over there and tried to play me. That's what that hoe did. But this is nothing new. Everybody already said watch out for that table. And I'm asking where my wallet that you pulled. I was scary ass. You scared of that man. He's scared of that man. And I don't care what nobody say. He's scared of that man. That's why I cussed him out at that table. Because I said, bitch, you let Banger take your bed. How the you go from a king size bed to a twin size bed?
So another rumor that's being put out is that the bed was taken. Here's why I feel like Landon and Poodie always fall out. I feel like both of them want to be a star. Both of them want to be a star. And I feel like I don't care if it's gay, straight, bi, whatever relationship you in, you dating an animal. Well, I don't agree with that. But whoever you're dating, there could only be one star in the relationship. If both people are trying to be the star, it's never gonna work. You guys are always gonna get into it. You guys are always gonna end up fist fighting. Y'all gonna always cuss each other out because whoever is shining at that moment, that other person will feel slighted as if they're not doing enough. We've seen this happen with even actual celebrity couples that they don't last because of that very fact. Rarely do stuff like that last because it would have to take both parties to come to an agreement to be able to not feel insecure when the other is shining. Other than that, it's never going to work. It's just never going to work. So those two, if they stick together, they're always going to end up fist fighting every 2 seconds. Swear to God.
Like, that's irritating as I come back on the show. I'm like, okay, so what a room? Oh, Banger got it. Huh? Wait. So we go from running house meetings to running back phase for each other to me fighting I ride by myself. Mind y'all, I've been on TV for years. I can run my own phase. That's never been a thing. Bitch, I've been against the whole Now That's TV. I was even against him because he was one of the people that was against me with the whole Now That's TV. So I can't say I need him for shit. That's the thing. But like I said, if we both running each other's phase and doing all this back and forth shit, why when it comes to this, you ain't did shit? He done took the bed and everything. They already checked your ass in the trailer. And you still basically threw me under the bus again in the trailer. But I already told you he didn't like you. When you told what? Oh, scary. You just had surgery. Woo. You can't fight. You can't this. You can't that. I done ran in Banger room trying to throw out his shit in the pool and some more shit. You should have been on time, man, ho. Talking about some, I fought Banger. Why would I be scared of Banger? You fought Banger because you had to, love. Because Banger was popping this shit in your face. Woo. That's why he didn't swing on you first. Because he in your face you. He had.
All right, now Landon did reply back. He said, if he wouldn't have jumped off that couch not watching his surroundings, it wouldn't have never happened. I've been saving it every time. He get F for years. Ain't none of us know this man jaw was broke. I Banger when I came back for this ungrateful. Who washed your when you was in the hospital? Who fed you? Who sat in the hospital for days when I could have been filming? I don't get how no comments feel. Let me pause there. I feel like him saying that, you don't like Poodie like that. He can't, because why would you want to be filming and not taking care of your nigga? You feel me? Like, if you're in a relationship and your partner is in ruins and you have the freedom to take care of your partner that's in ruins and you're doing something else instead, that means you care about that other thing, especially if it's not anything like, it's not like you at work or something like that. You feel me? Like, you not being part of the filming gives, like, you care a little bit more about that fame and being on the show and getting your camera time. Where do you care about Poodie? That's what it gives to me. He said, I don't give no more comments. Feel I do when I want to do, and I'll for sure be back. You pour water on it for no reason and started all this when I'm the one that got to handle it. Where was you at when I was at the show alone handling all the you cause by myself? So apparently, y'all, for the members, y'all know this tea. The next season of Bad Boys is going to film very soon. So it's given this is going to be a storyline to where it's Landon versus Poodie in the house. I feel like that's what they're going to try to do. So the next season is going to be them not being together and probably being on opposite sides of the house, while this season, of course, they were together. That's what it's given, unless they get back together. But knowing how I've seen kind of Landon move on these shows, he's very strategic. He knows the fans now are not the biggest fans of them together. So I think he's going to make sure that him and Poodie are not relationship together, boyfriend, girlfriend. My bad. See, I'm talking too much. I'm just talking out. He's going to make sure they're not together, boyfriend and boyfriend, when they go into the house. So that's why he's going to make sure they're not together, boyfriend and boyfriend. So then that's when the next season come in, the fandom is going to be more able to like them because they're not going to be running back face for each other and stuff. So that's what it's given to me. That's what it's given. Okay. Now, also, we get into this whole situation with Island Boy, okay? Because Island Boy was, of course, the one insinuating the situation with John, okay? He told Landon, he's just like, so Landon, you need to check your man food. I think he's over there giving boost to John. Yeah, he's spending it wide and low. Okay? Creamy and grow. Okay? So he was telling that to Landon. Landon's like, oh my, right? So Poodie, I guess, he knew about it being in the house, but it's different when you know about it and then seeing it on TV on the show. So now he's seen it on the show. He's not feeling the way towards Island Boy. He said, this is a TV show. If I want to start, I can. I ain't going to cry about what others behind it I built for. And Island Boy, I'm sick of you now. If you were such a good friend, why you ain't stop me from getting the room? And why don't you so buddy with the ops? You starting me off, and I promise you, I'm going to make this all about me on. And to be honest, if I were Poodie, I would feel a way towards Island Boy. because you're trying to mess with my relationship. A lot of the entertainers were in the comments and y'all was basically saying how y'all felt like Island Boy came in and tried to frame Miss Jada. That Miss Jada was getting framed whole time it was Island Boy doing the plot. Now that would be some diabolical type of if he was over there doing the Island Boy. Okay. That's the next level scheming. Stay scheming. Niggas wanna get on it. Hey, I ride for my nigga dog. Let me find out, Island Boy. You out here doing schemes worth of plenty. Okay. Ugh. Now he said all this started because of him. We sat in the room and talked about how he was gonna find a way to get into it with Shotty because they're the same size, and he didn't have his own fight with storyline yet. Originally, Jada was supposed to tell Poodie to take the fade, but Shotty told Poodie he don't know him. But that scene was cut. Alpha Ant heard us in the room talking about how he was gonna find a way to fight Shotty. That's why he jumped in. Go ask Alpha Ant. Up there wrong, and I always got to be the one to say every time around. Okay, now this does make sense because that whole pool fight with the water situation, it was random, and it did look like Poodie was looking for storyline. So next season is going to be very interesting. So many people I think they're going to return that Zeus I feel like is going to bring back. I feel like they're going to bring Poodie, Landon, Banga, Adonis, Island Boy, Shotty, and Jada. Those are the 7 people I feel like they're going to end up bringing back. Or those are the 7 people I feel like they should bring back. Like storyline wise, to make it entertaining, those are the ones I feel like they should bring back on next season. Those 4, to be honest, if they want ratings. Plus, it would make sense. Okay. Now, next I wanted to get into, y'all, is this whole situation. Oh, yeah. Let's continue with the John situation, y'all. He said, didn't say nothing about the whole, of course, thing, because he knows I'm straight and look at them as little cousins. I went back, everybody back trying to make some out of nothing when I wasn't going for that Landon versus John narrative. He tried to manipulate Landon into Iron versus Poodie. Can y'all write in English? I guess he basically saying that Island Boy was trying to instigate the situation between him and okay. He was trying to make it a thing like in the house or whatever. Once again, I don't feel like they were trying to like deal with each other from what I saw, at least from the footage that y'all saw. I just feel like he was treating them like little brothers. All right. And if John were to go for, the same sex, I don't feel like those would be his type. Just my opinion. All right. Now, Alpha Ant did step in and he is kind of upset with the outrage that everybody's been getting with this jumping thing and says, hold on, where was everybody at when I got jumped last week? Not everybody want to act surprised. Don't forget how this started. Stop that favoritism. Everybody deserve what they got and more to come. Nobody's outraged about what happened to and what are you talking about? Like, for some reason he irritates me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because every time he get on camera, he says he's bi or he's not gay. Like that annoys the hell out of me because nobody asked you. So I don't know. It's a little irritating me. Like, I guess whatever. Island Boy did talk about the situation that happened with him and Banga. He said, "Let's clear the air about the whole narrative about Banga to my supporters, fans. If someone puts me on their hit list, I'm going to defend myself when I see them. Simple as that. True, false, right, or wrong. That's how I move." Banga knew exactly what he was expecting to walk into the house. So why focus on someone else when a person you allegedly had an issue with was standing right there in front of you? Size doesn't matter. If I put my name on a hit list, I'm going to stand up for myself every single time. Say what you want, but I'm never going to apologize for defending myself. I don't feel like nobody was asking for Island Boy to defend himself. To be honest, I feel like what he did was, what anybody expected him to do because Bear was going to end up getting him regardless. So he made the preemptive strike before it could be done. He didn't want it. What happened to him? Okay. Now it looks like y'all is getting on Scotty with the body nerve. She is sick of the narratives. Okay. She is sick of these gay narratives that are being put on the pepper and feels as if Lemmy could hang out and be around Bobby without y'all thinking that Bobby is getting some light up his buttocks.
Best believe that man ain't got to do with Bobby. I wish you guys would like really stop because that shit is annoying as and it's nasty and it's just cringe and it's just like, ugh. Like, there's not a man.
Not nasty. That's Scotty said with all that gay.
On this earth, a gay man or straight man, I can put receipts that my man does anything with other men. Like, that is tiring. It's disgusting. And you guys really should stop throwing gay allegations at straight men, especially when you have no receipts. You're looking at Bobby being around him, and that's the only receipt y'all have. Like, that's weird. Bobby is my best friend. That's why he's always around. Like, Bobby gets me through a lot. He's been here for me. So yes, he's gonna be around. When my man goes out of town, I like Bobby to be. I go through my man's phone.
Now, I never thought Bobby and him did anything. A lot of y'all feel as if just because somebody is gay that's around a straight man that they automatically screwing. I hate how people push that narrative, because it's not cool for the people in the community. I'm telling you. And we and the people of the community, the gay community, end up doing this ourselves too. Like, sometimes we make the little jokey joke about that too. And we got to realize how harmful that is. I talked about it in my recap, because it makes it harder for us to maneuver, not even just in social spaces, but in business spaces, because even people will be afraid to do or with us when it comes to business, because they're going to think, oh, it must be something sexual going on. Whole time, we just want money. Because that happened to me once. They pissed me off. I did a story time on one of my videos. I might have to do a whole video on that, because that made me so angry. Like, I don't think y'all understand. So let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a little quick rundown. So it was like a PR type of event thing, right? This page, mind you, the page had no photo of the person behind the page, but apparently it was a dude. He knew who I was. Mind y'all, I don't know what he looks like. No profile picture of what he looks like. Apparently the assistant had to either be his wife, his girlfriend, side chick. I don't know. We were talking because he was creating a group chat to put people that are in media in the group chat. Boom. Tell me why I'm talking to him, whatever. And one time he just snaps on me and I'm like, what? Mind you, we talking about straight business. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, this got to be a different person. I was able to come back. Oh, he was like, oh, he in the DM. He like, oh, my bad. That was my assistant. Da, da, da. So then the Jocelyn premiere come. I'm like, hey, you're gonna be at the Jocelyn premiere thing or whatever, right? Boom. Because they were looking for people to do what? Press. So I was asking, so that way, if he was available, he could go. Once again, it was a woman. Said, oh, that's not his type of party. He's gonna be home with his wife and kids. Basically insinuating that it was some gay-ish. I said, girl, first of all, the Jocelyn thing, the show is called Get Money Girls. So what are you talking about? Ain't nothing was in there but bad, okay, with BBLs. So what are you entirely talking about? Basically trying to insinuate that it was some gay-ish. When I tell you I got so mad, I was hot. Before I could even get a chance to reply, blocked. I said, oh my God. I gagged, y'all. I gagged. Mind y'all, the DMs literally were about me getting into the group chat and just about things in media in relation to posting. That's it. Gagged. And that's why I'm telling y'all, like, it's really not cool us in the community doing that, and then straight people, of course, doing that as well. But I never thought that to be the case, at least with Bobby at all. Okay.